Hey cake lovers, so today I'm going to be reacting to customer cake requests. Now these are not my customers, these are some customers from my fellow bakers who have kindly allowed me to react to these requests. The bakers' Instagram links are in the description below, so let's get straight into it. This is the first one. It's I don't understand why are people so rude? Would you speak to somebody like this if they were in front of you? I think people feel that because of they're not actually seeing a person face to face, that they can just be so rude to them. So is this still available? I'm assuming they're talking about a cake that they're interested in. And the baker goes back to them and says, yes, which cake? And then the person responds, and then the baker's got this like, what are you talking about? You know, shocked face emoji. I don't understand. Why are people so rude? Why can't people be polite? I'm lucky I've never had this issue with customers. I mean, most of the customers approach me very, hi, I saw your cakes online, blah, 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 I'm interested, or someone's recommended you to bake a cake for me. But this whole thing about just swearing to somebody like that, it's just disgusting. So, this is the things we have to put up with. People think of baking, it's all nice and sweetness and light and sugar and flowers and fairies. A lot of the time it's not. So the next one. Today is Tuesday, sir, and hello and well, thank you. Now this is the cake I'm putting that on here. And the customer says, I need cake by Friday. Again, no kind of hello, how are you? No nicety. It's just like, I need cake by Friday. I need a simple but custom cake. And then you see the simple cake. So to me, a simple cake is a layer cake. So to me, a simple cake is a Victoria sponge. That's a simple cake. This cake here, which is a Van skateboard cake, you're going to have to carve it, and you're going to have to obviously trace the letter in to get it the exact same font. And the wheels and that, they may well be made out of gum paste, or they may actually be sort of some type of metal, I don't know, but that is not a simple cake. And the fact that you need it for Friday and you've only messaged them on Tuesday, something like that, you need to give bakers more time. You can't be doing no last minute. That to me is almost like a last minute order, simply because of the fact is that that's a carved cake, and carved cakes are never simple. So no. But this one, again, this is a last minute cake. Now, I don't know the background as to why this was so last minute, but here it is. How much this cake costs? I need to send it for 5th birthday of my niece. And as you can see, it looks like a frozen cake with a bow on it and some, nice decorations. Please reply soon. Her birthday is tomorrow. Waiting. Now, in 1 minute, they sent 3 messages. You got to give people time to respond. This bombarding, because for whatever reason, somebody might have let this customer down at the last minute, or sometimes not, because a lot of times customers don't. I'll give you an example. One time I was going out food shopping, and this must have been about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I got a message, a Facebook messenger from somebody saying, can you make me a cake today for 12 o'clock? And I was like, no. And then he was fine with it, because he kind of thought, I thought that might be the case. I'm an independent baker, I'm not a bake shop. Something like that. Go to your Costco, go to a supermarket, go to the bakers down Green Lanes. But messaging me for a cake in 3 hours, not going to happen. So anyway, back to this. So the baker gets back and says, hi there, thank you for reaching out to me. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help. And the customer says, don't you make customized cake? And the baker said, yes, but not for tomorrow. It's just too last minute. I do know bakers though, who literally do last minute cakes, because I think some bakers, especially if that's their main source of income, they're willing to do that. And I just don't think you should get into the habit of doing literal last minute cakes. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine, but I think you should put a rush order fee on there. because this is the big assumption that the stuff that you that is required for the cake, you've got it in stock. You might not have it in stock, so you might end up having to like do a next day delivery for products, etc. So if you're going to do it, I don't think you should. Make sure you put a rush fee on that cake. And this one, I think this one is obviously they're not meaning what they're meaning, but I put it in here because it's quite funny. So the baker has responded saying, explaining the cake that they could make for them, say with a picture of it, and it says, "This is my white choc and raspberry cake with buttercream." So just like that. And then the response is, "Maybe cum flavoured buttercream." I know it's stupid enough, but it made me laugh. I'm just trying to think what they meant to say. Did they mean to say maybe some flavoured buttercream, or maybe I don't know what they're trying to say there. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. What do you think they were trying to say? What they meant to say? Because obviously they didn't mean to say that, but boy, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, let me know. What do you think they meant to say? Because I'm not sure. Then the final one. This is a case of, as a customer, just try and be a bit observant, because a lot of us cakers we're independent. It's only us. We do everything from the baking to the admin, everything. So anything that you can do to make it easier for us is very much appreciated. So this person says, "Hi, I'm looking for Mother's Day cupcake. How much for this one?" And literally they've screenshotted it and sent it to the baker, and if you read it, it actually has the price in the picture. It's just be a bit observant. It just helps you and it helps us. So yeah, I don't really get that too much because most of my cakes are custom made, and I don't always do sort of cakes on Mother's Days, Father's Days, etc. I just don't do that. But I know a lot of cake bakers who do. And normally when they do, they will, because it's going to be like a mass kind of production, they will put the price in wherever the advertising. I think this is Instagram. So customers, just be a bit observant. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just something a little bit different. I know people like react videos, and you know, believe it or not, in the baking industry, as I said before, it's not all sweetness and light. I hope you enjoyed it. So here are some more videos here for you to enjoy. Until next time, cake lovers.